think Julie, Louisa, you saw my
Yes.
thing, so I have to pop off in about 5 minutes. I have another thing I already scheduled some self-care as I'm still trying to get marking done to go have a massage. So,
Oh,
uh,
nice. Okay,
so I
quickly, do you
will,
want to go first? How's it going?
yeah, just
Were you
really
able to look at any
quickly.
boxes or?
Yeah, like and I'm a way back researcher by training, so I made a spreadsheet. My dad's an accountant who's I don't know if you can read these. My sister had them made up for us one Christmas. Just relax. I have a
Ah,
spreadsheet for that.
That's
And I
funny.
do. I come by it naturally.
that's
My
so
dad had a
good.
spreadsheet. So anyway, so I made a spreadsheet.
Okay.
Because it's easier to be like, okay, each week, like, what's my progress? So, but
Yeah.
and I shifted it a bit to be, I posted in the thing kind of about like making the house space what I want. So yes, the going through boxes is part of that, but part of it is like even this room I'd wanted to rearrange for our cats because they're getting older, so there's less space for their jumping. So I did that.
Yeah.
So yeah, so I think overall I got a few small pieces going and it felt good to plot it out and then to actually be able to fill in a few successes. So I think for me it's just going to be, and honestly, this helps though, because I had it on the weekend. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to say on Monday how I'm doing.
Good.
So
That's
I
it.
did
That's the point. That's the point.
yeah,
Like
exactly.
when we do this, good.
Yeah, so it was good though, and it was good to post it in the sharing area. I reflected on what I'd written that first day, tweaked it a bit, and I feel like I've got a plan for the next, 90 days and short term 30 days, and yeah, we'll keep checking in. So
Okay,
good. Looking forward to
perfect.
hearing everyone else's update, and then you'll see me
Wait, so
disappear.
what's the plan for this week?
Um,
What's the
Well, I
goal?
sort of have there's earlier items. I kind of plotted it almost by the three 30-day chunks. So the short term is a lot of the basement boxes, partly because my partner's off work as of Wednesday as well, and there's stuff we have to go through together. So I think it's a couple boxes a week and picking one room space to do a deeper tidy that like move things, clean behind it, go through the cupboards, right? So that kind of thing. So one room in the next week and maybe a couple boxes.
So two boxes in the basement and one room.
Yeah.
Okay, good luck with that.
Okay.
All
Hmm.
right, have a great self-care session. Good seeing you, Megan.
Yeah, I'll listen in for a few more minutes and then because
Okay.
I'd love to hear how everyone else is doing and then I'll drop off.
Okay, perfect. Okay, who wants to go next?
I'll go next.
Joey.
I'm
And
inspired by Megan. I was able to do my cupboard, the one junk cupboard you have in your kitchen.
yes.
It's like everyone just
Which
throws.
one is that? I don't remember seeing a junk one in your kitchen.
So anyway, and I was also helping Andrew declutter the unit. So it felt so good. We did a few trips to the reuse store just to drop everything off and just throw stuff in the garbage. And I did that cover because it's been driving me nuts for a long time. So I was inspired by Megan.
Okay, nice. And what about you? Like, I'm just gonna go into the what you posted here, Andrea.
Yep.
So you've got was there anything here that you were able to get started?
Yeah. So if I can share a screen, I can show you
Yeah,
the
yeah,
power of play
great.
thing that I did. Let's see if I
Oh,
can.
let me do multiple. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
So okay, here. So I created in the classroom, I created your year of play. So I'm ready to promote it. So I created the classroom your year of play, and I created all these cute little art things in Canva. And then I took a whole bunch of quotes from our book and put them in there. And then just like welcome people into here's the year of play, what to expect. And then I took from our book like how to use play, how to use the space, and then I making a case for play. And so then I did all that, and then I did the
So
power.
just
Yeah.
so everyone who doesn't maybe know this is Andrea's school. So Andrea has another school, if everyone's not aware of that.
Oh,
But this is her school. Andrea, how did you do this so fast? Like, how do you create this stuff in Canva so fast and do that? Like, it looks so polished and beautiful and
it's actually not that much. It looks like so here it looks like I've done January, February, March, April, May. I haven't done all the months. Like I just started with January. So I've only because I just that I'm gonna do this month by month because there's no way that I could do it all now. So January is like the permission to play. And so it's really not that much. It's just basically taking from my book, which is content already created. So I'm just repurposing content and putting my own words on
Okay.
it and using
Yeah.
AI to help me, obviously.
Okay.
Yeah, and then with Canva, I just once I have a template in Canva, I just literally I go in and then I just change January, February, March, and then I upload them into the school. So with the
Okay.
real accountability I'm going to need now is that now that I have it done, like prepared, I have to tell people about it.
Okay. So is
So
that
that's
what you
the
want
next.
accountability for? So should we put that in there? That next you want Andrea accountability is going to be on. How are you going to tell people about it? What are you going to do this week to tell people about it?
So I have to come up with a strategy. I haven't figured that one out other
Okay.
than posting. So I think
Okay.
tell people about it, strategy, as well as action plan.
Okay.
In
So by this time next week, then you would have figured out the strategy and also sent out some
started.
posts, started,
Yeah.
started. Okay. Okay. That sounds like a great plan.
Thank
Okay,
you.
good. Now, Kim, did you want to write in there? Have you written and shared your plans in that section of school?
I updated, maybe I did it in the wrong section. Let me see. I uploaded under the Monday Kickstart Accountability Hour recap.
Yeah,
I
right
put
here.
in, did I put it? Oh, where is it?
Maybe you put it somewhere else. Hold on, let's
Where
see.
else did I put it? I thought that's where I put it. Jump to latest comment. Shoot.
Oh, here, new comment. Let me see. Here, you put it under here. Okay, so this was, okay, so do you want to just put that under the other one here,
Yes, let me,
which is
okay, where I'm here.
here.
Yeah, so it's the Monday Kickstart Accountability Hour recap where you added us.
Yeah.
Okay, let me do it right now.
Okay.
So what I did my assignment, and I got actually some cool things also happened. So here it
Oh,
is in the comment.
awesome.
So what I said I would do was write a script for a call.
Yes. Okay, great.
And so, oh, I did an initial call script. I also, Darcy, shush. Sorry, my dog's whining. And I also was working because I figured out what one of the challenges I have is I don't have a good vision to articulate what I want to do. So I spent a bunch of time doing that. So well, this is an executive summary. No, this is
But
an executive, sorry.
do you mean you don't have a vision for what you want to do in what? What, just sorry, I'm not quite
To
following.
articulate what I want, what I'm offering.
Okay,
I
like
do
what
know
your
what I want to
offer
do,
is.
but I just
Okay.
how to talk about it. So last
Okay.
week, I sent a text to a few really good friends who are communication center managers, and I just said, "Can I just talk at you and tell you what I want to do, and then you tell me what you think and how this could be communicated?" And so I did, and I got amazing feedback and confirmation that, oh my goodness, everybody needs this. And also, my one friend Perry, who's in California, he's like, oh, I need to get all of this to my colleagues in California. Everybody needs this. So he's gonna introduce me to a couple of other people there, which was wonderful. And then I had a person that was on my email list, so he got my Strength to Lead emails for the last time I offered the class. Out of the blue, the same week, he responded to that email from like 6 months ago and said, Kim, I really want to take your next Strength to Lead course. I couldn't take this one. And so he said, I'd love to have a call because he's also a lovely man who we always checked in and he was my client and he'd share things about his what was going on with his life, and I'd met him at the conferences. And so I said, I'd love to chat and see how you're doing and what's going on and tell you a little bit more about the course. And so we did that. And it was so, he's just lovely. So it was really nice because I hadn't really connected with him since I left my other job. And then, so at the end of that, he's like, "Oh yeah, he really wants the course, so I just have to send him an email with the link so he can sign up when it's available." And I said, "Can I actually ask you something else? Because this is what I'm working on." So I did the same thing with him, and he was like, "Oh my goodness, our chief is also a physician, and our department is really invested in well-being, and you need to talk to him about this. So can you send me an email from he said what he'll really want to know is how this will help with staffing, because that's the big 911 issue. Can you send me an email with this in it, and then I'll get you a meeting with the chief." And so I've written that email. I'm working with a colleague friend in Tasmania who is part of Michelle McQuaid's group on this, and so I said, "Hey, can I send you this email once it's done to make sure I'm covering all of the things, I haven't missed anything?" So I sent that to her this morning, and she should see it about 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock my time. That's when it's her morning. And so I'm going to send that. My goal is to send it by the end of the day to Huntley, who will put it before his chief. So I
Nice.
feel like things are moving.
Well, I think what is really great about this is often people think they have to make a sales call,
Mm-hmm.
whereas you're having success just having, hey, let's catch up and
Mm-hmm.
chat and reconnect call. And then people are like, what are you working on? And they're like, hey, that sounds like something we need to do. So I love that. And doesn't that feel better than making
Yes.
a sales call, right? Like just reach out to a bunch of people you haven't spoken to in a while and just go, hey, how are you? Let me tell you what I'm
Yeah.
working on and what do you think? Or even to ask, like, I find these interest interviews really good. Like, can I just ask you a few questions about something I'm doing? What do you think? What are your
Mm-hmm.
thoughts? Um, that
And that's where
sounds
I had
really good.
success with my course. Like one of the person
Yes.
who put three of his people in my course was one of the first people I talked to who was like, "Hey, I'm trying to figure out what supervisors need." So,
Right, exactly, exactly. So that's really
yeah.
cool. That's really
Yeah.
cool. I
And
think that's great.
so I feel good.
Yeah,
I
good.
do something that I have to go at 11:30 or in 15 minutes because this other thing I'm on, they shoved a meeting in the wrong spot. So I just want to warn you of that.
Yeah, yeah, no problem. No
So I
problem
want to
at
hear
all.
about your stuff. What's going on with you?
Yeah. So, yeah, talk about accountability. When I took a look at all the stuff that I'm doing, so what I've been doing is really working on strategy because I really need to rethink strategy. And Andrea and I, we were talking today about using, like, I want to use a model on how to do it. And Allison Arnott used Playing to Win, which was a strategy put out by Roger Martin at, I think that's his first name, Roger Martin at Rotman. And it was a great strategy. And it's just about deciding where, first of all, if you were winning, if your clients were winning with you, along with you, what would you be doing? Who would you be playing with? What are the actions that would allow you to win in all of those different places? So I think just um, thinking about that strategy, and then we're going to do that before the end of the month. We're going to sit down and actually create, because I have to rethink a brand strategy. Um, so I've been thinking about all of the products, reaching out to past my clients that I'm working with to say, what's the plan for this year? Because I don't want to focus on being busy with all my clients that are paying me without thinking about how I'm going to build on the other stuff that may not pay so much in the beginning, but over time, if I really work on, building memberships and building, things around my own business, then, over time, I think that's where it will become more lucrative. So, yeah. So I feel like I had a good week in terms of just rethinking strategy and how I'm going to approach it. And that's kind of where I started in my 30-day plan. I said I was going to reach out to clients. I have reached out to clients that I'm working with today, but not to do like the sales scripts or anything like that. But with the other ones, thinking about the changes to LinkedIn, which I have been thinking about, and weekly and monthly content creation strategies. So I feel good about some of the strategy work that I've done this week. So I think for this week, or sorry, for last week. So for this week, I think I would like to have all of those strategies in place. Like I'd like to be able to say what the strategy is. So not just thinking about my approach, but what is the strategy? And then maybe have implemented a few things in the LinkedIn strategy. I think that's what I will focus in on is the LinkedIn strategy. Maybe rethink the about section, and things like that. Have you ever done a LinkedIn newsletter? Have you? Oh, you've done a LinkedIn newsletter, Andrea? Okay, so how does that work?
Oh my gosh. So I did it when they first gave you the opportunity you could do it. I think it's, unless it's changed, it's your post. And then people follow your newsletter. Like you do it under your business.
I see.
And then people can follow you and then you can post your newsletter. So it's like you're posting. Um,
Yeah.
I can I can go in and see. I did an article for my authors how to make a newsletter relating to your book. But let me see
Oh,
if there's anything in there that might support you. But
I'm just curious. So I could just go in and say how to make a LinkedIn newsletter, and then I'll probably find some sort of YouTube video on that or something.
yeah,
So it's
exactly.
pretty simple. Like you found it pretty
Oh,
simple.
yeah. And then people follow your business, like well, not necessarily your business, but they follow your
Your newsletter.
newsletter. Yeah,
Okay. Okay. Okay, that sounds good. Because I think, LinkedIn is sort of the place for us to be, I think, if we're appealing to organizations especially, right?
exactly. Yeah, if
Yeah.
that's where your
Yeah.
people are.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so do you want to write in that section in school what you're going to work on this week then? Or should maybe we should create a new thread. You know what I'll do? I'll create a new thread with what our action items are going to be this week. And then if
That would be
everybody
helpful.
wants to add what their action items are, then we can do that. And then we can come back to them next week and see
Hmm.
what we did. Okay. And Kim, if you need to go to your next thing, go ahead and we'll
Yeah, I'm good for
understand.
10
And then,
minutes.
okay. All right. So do you want to just start? Should we spend the next bit of time then and we'll just start on working on those things? So I'm gonna work a little bit more on the strategy and the LinkedIn side of things. So Kim, you're gonna work on what are you gonna work on?
I'm going to work on I'm going to wait. I have to wait for the messaging of the email, but continue to work on actually my refining exactly what I'm going to offer. And the next step will be figuring out pricing for that.
Great. And
And
Andrea, what are you gonna work on?
I'll do my first post for the Power of Play and invite people to it. Power of Play
Cool.
here.
Okay. Okay, awesome. I don't know how to put on that beautiful music that you put on, Andrea. You always put on great
Oh,
music.
I go share screen advanced, and then share screen advanced audio, and then I click on my Spotify.
Ah, okay. Okay. Well, I'll do that for next time because I don't have that ready to go, but I'll do that for next time.
Do you
All
have to
right.
add Spotify in there?
I could share my music right now, I think, because you gave me shareability.
Yeah. Okay, great. Yeah, if you don't mind doing that, because you always have the best music. I love your music.
It's called the Book Doula Writing Playlist.
All right.
Ah.
Perfect. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Okay. All right. So let's just go ahead.
Yeah.